Is this love? What are we waiting for? So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jake Elliott
set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. You talk about the Seahawk defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Come on.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Curley. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Looking to throw, Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's second and 10. They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
And looking to throw, Penix. knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You talk about the Seahawk defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 9 now. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Trap 60.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and 10.
Mustang 19. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Curley. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
19 Charger.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Really did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant. But that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Penix. And they're not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Seahawks at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Cardinals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. A run straight ahead with Achane. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Trap 60.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Back to throw. Curley. And that will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something that was built on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
To the air, Penix. A quick hitter complete. It's Smith. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Penix. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing again, Penix. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Off play action, here's Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
10-yard line.
Handoff, running left, Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashard Smith, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd and 4. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Viking 18. Ready.
Looking to throw. Curley. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Operating from the gun, Curley. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Back to throw again. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's Againity. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Operating from the gun. Curley. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 50, trap 50.
Back to throw. Curley. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Matthew Golden hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll throw with Penix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lopez. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on. Hit. Ready.
Pass caught. That's Golden. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
That's good.
60 yards. Let's go now.
A gain of 13 yards.
Looking to throw. Curley. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready. 19 tight. Here we go. Sight. 6. Warriors 17.
They'll throw now on the final play. That went down the field for Strange. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 2nd and 11. He finds his man, complete. It's Lopez. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Get it! Liking 18!
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 3rd and 8.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. Curley. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence the big plays are out there.
Up the middle, Achane. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinals. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off the play fake. Curley. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Let's go now.
Slot man moves right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got Golden. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to the ground, Achane. And just shutting him off there. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
19 Tigers.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Ready? Cougar 19.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Najee Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 17-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Penix from the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cards are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cardinals.
60 Eagles, 60.
And they'll give this to a chance. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
60 by 19 Lions. Steady.
Off play action. Curley. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Cardinals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Seahawks 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. You know, it's great to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, all-pro wide receiver. Those guys get all the endorsements. But we've seen a lot of guys carve out a great career as a special teams ace.
And it's one of the most important parts of the game. We can talk offense and defense all we want, but the 3rd phase, special teams, that can be the difference between winning and losing. And how about the big play created here? Big-time effort, and that can help his team.
2nd straight week, he's forced to fumble. They go play action here on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go empty backfield. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 5.
19 Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Curley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I like what the offense did there, trying to spread the defense out with a 5-receiver formation. But give the defense credit. They stayed in their spot and were able to disrupt the catch and force the ball to the turf.
From the gun on 3rd down. Curley. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
79 Broncos.
Cardinals first down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Let's go.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
A 7-yard pickup.
60
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Curley. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it.
19 Tigers.
From the gun on 3rd down. Curley. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. He was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bucks. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On 4th down. Curley. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
14. Joey Sly set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air, Penix. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Now Penix. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, with that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it with Achane. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
John Franklin Myers on the tackle.
On fourth down, Curley. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Off the play fake, Curley. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
19, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Curley. That's taken in by Golden. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw, Penix. A short throw there to Strange. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
They'll try to run forward with Smith. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Here it is, 4th and inches.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Penix able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Penix. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well,
looks like they'll move things around here.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Penix to the air once more. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Set to kick off.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's going to give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
60 Bison.
Second and one. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Ready, set.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal.
Ready.
Back to throw. Curley toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on fourth and goal. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's got some room to operate. And he will get out of bounds, so nice work after the catch. That gets him really good yardage, and they stop the clock as well. Here's 1st down. Here's Penix. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.